Hey everyone, Rogue Leader here, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at a classic Lego set from 2008. This is the Magna Starfighter, of course featuring the, at the time, brand new Magna that only appeared in this set and one other. The retail price of this back in 2008 was about 45 bucks, but now if you want to get one sealed, you're going to be paying about $200. It has 431 pieces and it's set 7673. So let's take a look at those minifigures. Our only minifigure is this Magna Guard. We do get two of them, but they are exactly the same. So the weapon, you just take it out. You can see it's just a staff with some purple cones on each end. But then we get to this minifigure and it is just beautiful. I used to really hate this minifigure, but now I think it looks really good. We do have a beautiful, unique sculpt for the head, or head mold, but yeah, it has, if we take it off, you can see that it actually has part of the cape they wear molded on, and then they do have a physical cape that is exclusive. So that's very cool. And then they have this torso, which is actually exclusive to them and one other minifigure from the 2011 General Grievous' Starfighter. So this is one of the only places this torso appears in, and I really like it. They could add that red dot in the middle. And then the arms, I used to think were really bulky and unnecessarily, but then I realized, you know, that way they can twirl the electro staff and fight the Jedi. But yeah, I think it's really cool, and I love the red dot in the middle and the use of the Super Battle Droid legs, and just all around great minifigure, and I'm glad we got two of them. The Magna Starfighter is a really good looking set, and even though it had very little screen time throughout the Clone Wars, it was still executed great. Definitely one of the more forgotten sets, just because it's not an ATT, it's not a Republic gunship, it's just this kind of random starfighter you barely see. But it is good, it is accurate, and there are a few parts that fall off, and it can be frustrating. And, you know, obviously if this was released today, it would have better structure and techniques, but this was 2008. They weren't quite as advanced back then. But yeah, you can see there's only two stickers, one here and one there. There is actually supposed to be two more stickers on each end, but I got this model used, so mine does not have those. But yeah, you got these cones in the front for what I assume to be maybe blasters, or maybe this is a blaster, I don't know. But you got this, and then this, I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of engine or blaster, but it's pretty cool. You can see it actually uses a astromech droid torso to hold it onto the physical starfighter. And then if we get to the cockpit, there is actually a cool feature. You got these gray balls under here. You can actually push them forward and it'll open the cockpit. Now, of course, you can just pull it open. It's not like there's anything holding against it. But in there, you do have one seat for a Magna Guard. So you can take your Magna Guard. It's not the most fleshed out interior, but yeah, you take your Magna Guard, put it in there like that. Come on, gotta get them to connect to the thing. Let's see, is that, there we go. And maybe like that, yep. So just gotta connect them like this. His body kind of does levitate off the ground for some reason, but yeah, he fits in there, sort of, not really. Let's see, I just had it, there we go. He fits in there, and yeah, you can drive around and whatnot. And then for his electro staff, if we come in the back, there you can actually, there's another play feature. You can lift this whole back part up, I believe. Yep, there you go. And this is where the stickers are supposed to be that I don't have. But you can actually see that there's a gray piece right here. And you just take the end of the electro staff where the pin is or whatever. And you can actually just put it right there to hold it. And then you can bring this whole thing down. And then it's kind of like an engine-ish. But yeah, you got storage. And then there's one over here so you can add the other Magna Guard's staff. One problem that this does have is when trying to open it, you really have to put your pressure on here so it just opens this part, because if you don't, it'll just kind of take this whole front part with it, and then you have to like realign it and stuff. So yeah, let's see if I can, there we go. But yeah, I do love the details in back here with the cheese slopes and also just these bigger slopes. But yeah, you will see that it's identical on each side. And then one of the final play features is that you can pull up this back part to reveal some missiles that you can either, you can have them arch over so they can shoot over, or they can be flipped around and, oh, there you go. You can be flipped around and shot backwards, and of course just flick fire missiles. Oh, that did not go well, but just hold it and flick, sort of. But yeah, not the most cool thing. I mean, it's just flick fire missiles. Everyone knows what they are and what they do. But yeah, let's see if I can get this back on. There we go. So yeah, and then yeah, and then when you're left with there, you can see you know, no real interior. I guess if you really wanted to try, you could maybe just squish a figure in there. Oh, he just falls out. But yeah, so only one figure can fit in this, which is unfortunate. Would have loved if it could fit two, because you get two Magna Guards. But yeah. Anyways, that's the review. This is, you know, really cool set. Not necessarily a necessary buy for anyone, because again, it was in the show for just a few minutes and pretty forgettable, but I definitely think it's cool. And if you ever want to build your Separatist army, this is a very cool set to add. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys next time, and make sure to like and subscribe, and peace out.